Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Loretta here, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is where self-care meets soul care, and where every day is a different day, but we choose to make the most out of the day. Listen, it is Women's History Month. Come on, women. Hey, happy Women's History Month. And you know, I'm all about women's empowerment. I feel like that is one of the life's missions that God has given me. And so I'm super excited to highlight women and just continue to empower women. I recently, though, just got a text from one of my best friends, Shane, about a devotional that she read about women. And one of the questions in her devotional was this: what is your view of how God treats women? That hit different for me. Like, what is my view of how God treats me? As we think about Women's History Month and we think about all the accomplishments that women have made, what is my view on how God looks at me and how God treats me as a woman? I also saw a video of Jackie Hill Perry. I don't know if you're familiar with her, but I love her ministry and just her because she's so funny and she's just so direct. And she was talking about the fact that she just saw a young lady post about the fact that she actually became an atheist because she felt like the church and ministry that she was a part of basically made women substandard or, second to men. And she felt like, well, if they won't put us in leadership at this church, if they're not letting us have a voice or a platform in this ministry, what does that say about God? And then she just went down this whole rabbit hole, y'all, of like thinking about this, which ended up making her basically denounce her Christianity. And it broke my heart because as I think about God and as I think about myself as a woman, it really just makes me feel like we need to talk about and understand how God views women. And so that is the point of this video today. As we're talking about Women's History Month, we really need to know how God views us. You know, we often feel that in order to be empowered, we must look to ourselves first, right? But the truth is, it's important to understand how God views us as women. The reality is, ladies, we were created in the image of God, and He has given each of us many special gifts and talents that He wants us to use for the benefit of others and for His glory. God has given us great power and authority, and I believe He wants us to use it to serve others. You know, that's why I'm doing what I do, y'all. That's why I do this channel. It's not for my own gain. I am not getting paid by YouTube yet. YouTube, holla at you, girl. But I'm not. It's not for my own gain. I know that God has called me to help bring about positive change in my community. And that's what He wants you to do as well. He also wants us to be strong and independent and to be respected for our intelligence as women, for our wisdom, for our discernment, and for our leadership skills. Because listen, there were so many women in the Bible who were leaders. So many women who men went to for leadership and for wisdom. I mean, I can name Deborah, okay? Huldah, okay? Esther, okay? I can go on and on and on. God values us, y'all. He values us for our unique qualities and talents, and He wants us to take pride in our accomplishments and to use our accomplishments to help others. That's it, to help others. When we start getting into this whole, I'm accomplishing this for myself, we have missed the mark, y'all. We really have. And I just believe that we have to get back to the basics of knowing why God has deposited all the gifts that He's deposited in us. So He loves us, y'all, just as we are. And He wants us to know that we are beautiful and capable no matter what our circumstances are. I'm gonna say that again. Sis, you are beautiful and you are capable no matter what your circumstances are. God also wants us as women to be open to his guidance, to seek him and to get in his word on a regular basis. And by doing so, I believe that's how we can learn how to use our gifts and abilities in the most powerful and effective way so that we can make a difference in the world. Because again, that's the point, right? Like, that's the point. We are supposed to be influencers and impact the world for his glory, for his kingdom. So as women, God wants us to be confident in his love and his grace and trust him with our lives. When we do this, we can be empowered to use our gifts to bring about positive change in order to make a real difference in the lives of others. So, as we think about women's empowerment, as we think about Women's History Month, I just want us to just grasp and understand just how much God views us as women as beautiful and powerful, and how much he loves us, and how much he just wants us to use our gifts and abilities to make a difference. I know this was a shorter video, but I just really wanted to hop on to just offer some encouragement, y'all. As we continue to empower others, as we continue to think about the women who have been history makers, and as we continue to make history in our own lives, in our own sphere of influence, let's remember how God sees us, that we actually are created in his image and in his likeness. And that when he created us, he said, not only was it good, but we were good. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was a blessing to you. I hope that it gave you a source of encouragement, of validation, and of inspiration. Until we meet again, I hope that you have a great rest of your day.